Hello YouTube. Facecam Black is back, alright? Hey, it's been a long time since you've seen some Facecam Black, and today, right here at this gracious 6:03 in the morning, alright, on this fine, what's today? On this fine Tuesday afternoon, I got something to say. Once again, I have become the villain of the community, and it all started with just one tweet. This tweet right here, bruh, I tweeted out, "When do I fucking miss?" with the question mark. In a picture of Final Stand compared to Zenkai Origins, and Zenkai Origins having less players than Final Stand. Remember back then in my old video, I was like, yeah, I made a prediction, right? I was like, it always happens. The Final Stand copies always lose the Final Stand in the end, and I was like, okay, let's see how long this one gonna last. And I was giving it like a week or something. I was like, let's give it a week. I was wrong, right? It lasted a week and some days. A week and some days wasn't 1 week. Now let's go to the reply real quick. Let's see how Blackstar became the villain. All right. First reply we got everyone else saying Final Stand, an irreplaceable king. Now I want y'all to keep this in mind. Everybody that's complaining to me, ignore what this nigga said. Right? They ignored what he said because when you see my tweet, his come up first because you got the most likes. So you have to see what this nigga say. Right? Calm my dog. I fuck with him, but keep in mind that nobody came at him with the same shit they came at me. Well, I just want to throw it out there right now. So Kari said, relax, update ain't even out yet. I feel you on that, but let's keep going. Zenkai's new game that hasn't been even dropped, keep an update. True, no cap. And this is what really, this what really blows me. I'll talk about it later, but pretty much, long story short, for right here, when Final Stand first dropped, right, when it first dropped, it ain't received an update in like 40 days. And it was still keeping like 3K, 4K, 5K players daily, average. Zenkai Origins ain't get an update for a week and some change and dropped to under 1K players. Other games that had, shitload of players with fucking no update, GPO, Demon Fall, all these JoJo games, bro, all these JoJo games, they don't fall in players. They don't fall in players in a week. Let's see, somebody said zero reason for Zenkai Origins to be, hey, Munchie said it best, just zero reason for Zenkai Origins to be under Final Stand on any occasion. And then let's see. Hydrates, right? Let's look at this right here. I had a little conversation with him, I ain't gonna lie. So he was like, you keep hating on games too much. And I said, I don't hate on games. I hate blatant copies of other games, especially when the dev that makes the copy has the ability to make something original. Just like I said in my other video, I said, I don't hate the devs of Zenkai Origins. What I hate is that, not even them, it's just the mindset of devs where it's like, okay, I want to make money, right? But I don't want to take a risk and make something new. So I'm gonna make something that people already know. I'm gonna make something that I know can give me some money. Instead of making, something original and take that risk. I tried to tell him, I was like, I don't hate the Zenkai Origins devs. I don't even hate the game. What I hate is the fact that people with a lot of talent, more talent than me, because I'm also trying to learn how to script, niggas with more talent than me is sitting there making copies. He said, how's it a copy? It looks different. And I was like, bro, all just aside, if you think Zenkai not a Final Stand copy, there's nothing I can tell him change his mind, right? And then he said, they just took the idea and evolved. And I said, they didn't evolve it because, on everything. PvP and Zenkai Origins ass. The leveling system is worse than Final Stand. The quest system worse than Final Stand. It's not a better game than Final Stand, alright? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not. I told him they ain't evolved, and he said yes they are, and then we kept going. He said school. Right? So he said school because I guess the time picture in the first tweet is that, damn. I guess he was saying, yeah, okay, school, right? And then another one got sent to me by the same person that sent me the first one. It was like, yeah. And if you see the time right here, it's 5:16. You're not at school at 5. So if you're playing Roblox, playing Dragon Ball Z games, you most likely not at school at 5:16. You're home, having fun, enjoying yourself, right? Check the make sure we start recording. We Gucci, right? So I just keep going. He said, Beneri said, hold your horses. Or Zenkai isn't updated yet. And I was like, Final Stand update in 3 years. Wake up, bro. Like, and then here go my debate with Nate, right? Like, keep in mind, we say it on Twitter. We not arguing, it's a debate. Debates happen on Twitter. We're exchanging our opinions. This is how it is, right? So let's go through this real quick. Alright, so Nate said Final Stand still has more content regardless, right? Then he said it was worked on for a minute, but before being discontinued. Zenkai doesn't even have Namek yet. Your experience is cut off at level 100 to do not have a content after Earth, so people probably stop playing to wait for content. And I said part 1, because we was talking statistics, and I was like, hey, y'all know me. when I have a chance to have a good debate with somebody that actually want to have a debate, I take it, right? You feel me? Like I like exchanging opinions with people, and, you know, like talking to people, right? So I'm like, cool, let's get cracking, right? So I said the Final Stand wiki was made September 13th, right? This picture right here, the wiki was made September 13th. So I was like, we can only assume that the game was out by then. And I said the first content update was October 27th. 46 days with no update, and the game did not die. Because as y'all know, during that time, Final Stand was running hard and strong them 46 days, right? So then we was like, then we said Final Stand Final Stand had nothing to compete with. That's why they didn't drop him players. It was ahead of its time, so regardless, Zenkai is a similar, more polished game than Final Stand, but doesn't have enough content to keep players on it rather than Final Stand. And I told them, I was like, if Final Stand was ahead of his time, and Zenkai Origins was more polished, how come Final Stand could keep players, but Zenkai Origins couldn't? Don't get me wrong, Final Stand probably had no Dragon Ball Z competition, but they had other competition during 2017. That's when a bunch of original good games was coming out. Like, come on, bro. Alright, then we just keep it going. I said the game died because it's people not playing it because it fucking sucks. Which I'm gonna be honest, Zenkai Origins isn't a good game. And then they was like, you just completely missed Zenkai Origins competitive as Final Stand. You're gonna need more than one planet worth of content to keep players from hopping on Final Stand. Once you get Super Saiyan, the Zenkai there's nothing to do, and it's a content issue. And I told him, I said, you hit on the money. Like I said, a Final Stand copy would never be Final Stand. I said in this video, I said that why would you grind another Final Stand when you could go back and play regular Final Stand? That's why I told him. And this one right here, hold on, let me play it real quick. Talk to these niggas, Blackstar from the future. I mean from the past. Why would somebody play your game when Final Stand literally exists? Why would they go through all that grinding again? They can just go play Final Stand. That's pretty much what that video was, right? And then we kept going. It wasn't over yet. Keep it going, keep it going. Wait, no, I gotta go back to that later. Then we said another thing is not the content issues. Zenkai Origins just not a good game. Too many games, just like I said, too many games go months without updates for Zenkai Origins to just die, right? He said, okay, everyone knows it's a damn near copy of Final Stand reality. Almost no one would care as long as it's enjoyable for you. It might not be a good or better. So pretty much he was saying that if the game's good for you and you can enjoy it, okay, that's cool. And like I told him, cool, no problem. If you enjoy the game, I can't get mad at you, but you can't get mad at me for not liking it. Because just like I always say, I'm not going to support blatant fucking copies. People are like, it's too much shit you could do in Roblox to make a copy of something else, bro. Just like I said in my video, Zenkai Origins would have been so much of a better game if they stopped going the Final Stand route and tried to make like an MMORPG type game on fucking like Dragon Ball Online or World of Warcraft. That would have been so much better than making a blatant Final Stand copy. And I'm gonna show you later in the video how it's a blatant Final Stand copy. Niggas ain't even try to hide it. Alright, so then he said, then I said Zenkai Origins, no, and he said, which is why it's still neck and neck with Final Stand despite having one planet's worth of content. And there's also other anime games and competitors out there now. And I told him, I was like, it's kind of sad how you're neck and neck with a game that runs on a 2016 engine, because Dragon Ball Final Stand started creation in 2016, and ever since it got created, Snake never changed nothing fundamentally about the game, bro. So you in the game of 2021 was going neck and neck with a game they're running on the Roblox 2016 engine. That when I seen that one, it made me feel like Roblox, as a Roblox studio and creating games, they didn't evolve in the past 5 years, because clearly we can't do better than a 2016 engine game. We can't do better than it, right? And then he said a Roblox 17 game has enough content to last for ages. You're completely neglecting the fact that Zenkai has no content that will last you 1 or 2 days before reaching the end game. And I tried to tell him, like, Final Stand dropped for 4 days with no update, it did not die. And I was telling him, like, you know, you talking about the no content thing, but even a lot of games right now dropping no content, they don't die. They didn't die in a week. Demon Fall only have an update for like a month. GPO only have an update for like fucking 2 months. Blox Fruits drop updates every month. These JoJo games don't have updates for like fucking months, weeks, and the game don't die. Like, your game dying is, I'm trying, basically he's trying to tell me that Final Stand didn't die because it's Final Stand, and I'm trying to tell him that Zenkai Origins didn't die. I'm trying to tell him that Zenkai Origins died, but not because it didn't have content. It died because the game just wasn't fun to play to people. Like, fuck the fact that you can't grind nothing. If you did all that grinding, and the PvP is ass, alright? We all look at me with a straight face. Can you sit here and tell me that the PvP in Zenkai Origins is good? Straight face. Neutral nigga. Can you tell me with a straight face, hey, I enjoy PvP in Zenkai Origins? Because you don't at all. So then we kept going, and then it got to the point. Where is it? Oh shit, nah, I missed that one. Let me go back. We finally came to an understanding after like just pretty much just going back and forth. The understanding was the understanding it was my messed up. I ain't gonna lie, like I was misreading what he was saying. When he explained it to me, I got it right. Where that's at? Where that's at? Damn, where is it? Here we go. This will be under this tweet right here. Basically, he was like, damn. He said, I understand what you're trying to say, dog. You're still missing my points, bro. The only reason I kept playing Final Stand because no other Final Stand like it. And that's when I realized I was like, oh, you were saying you kept playing Final Stand because it wasn't what the Final Stand experiences. And that's when he was like, yeah. And he told me we both see each other's perspectives, but we both agreed on the fact that we want Zenkai to be better. But as it is right now, if Zenkai keeps trying to copy Final Stand, it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. So me and Nate, we started off as a debate, discussed our opinions, and ended it on that, right? So this is how Twitter debates should go. Now every other one you about to see is just people being people. And why people hate Twitter? So Nate, shout out to Nate. We had a good little debate on that. I fuck with you. His channel in the description. That's how you talk to people on Twitter. That's how you express your opinions, right? Because Twitter's all about opinions. Nothing I'm saying is facts. But what I would say is facts that I called the game was gonna die. That's facts. It happened. I don't miss. But that's what I was saying, right? So he said, Final Stand released in 2017, averaging 9K players. Oh, no. This was just him replying on the binary. And that's when I was like, yeah, I said, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just naming other games that don't have updates for months and don't die. But off the me and binary thing, let's keep going. Here we go. Something that's happening right now. Wait, hold up. Make sure there's nothing else important. Something that's... Oh, yeah. He said, motherfuckers are defending this game hard. It was fun. That's what happened when you don't update properly. I mean... I see what he's saying, but like I always say, Final Stand, didn't update that much. Honestly, it was like 40 days. And then this happened. It was like anime games. So here we go. This right here made me whole. This farmed me. He said anime games become such an abundant genre on Roblox, and you genuinely don't know the fraction of work that goes into making a game. From back in most of the mutane detail until you understand what work goes in the game, just you keep your mind shut where it belongs. And I was like, I talked to him, bro. I was like, damn, where it was. Damn, I'm trying to find the right tweet. But when he said that, I was like, bro, there's no way. I was like, bro, yeah. Here we go. This is also another thing. He responds to this nigga saying the game is just bad, alright? Just like I told you, Zenkai Origins, after being a Final Stand game, after being a copy, the game it's honestly not good, alright? It's fun to play with friends, that's every game though, but by itself, Zenkai Origins just wasn't a good structured game. And then me and this dude conversation, right? But before that, somebody else conversation. He asked me, same dude from earlier Hydras, have you tried making a game before? And I told him, I said, yeah, I'm learning how to script. And as I told him, I still learn how to script, bro. I work on some games here and there. I'm gonna put somebody else work on that game. But I told Hydras, I said, that's what makes me mad, bro. Like, I'm learning how to script. Scripting not easy. I get that. Trying to figure out what to do and how to do it is not easy. But I told him that watching people who know what they're doing and are talented at doing it just copy other games that are trying to make new shit. It makes me mad. And that's why I call it out. And he said the game's not a copy. He said if the game's a copy, the particles, models, maps, animation, NPCs will look the same. And then at this point, this is me telling him I'm not going to explain to him what a fucking copy means. Like, clearly he didn't know. I wasn't going to do with that. And then he said, I agree with that, but it's different. Okay. Cool. And then he tries to compare this shit to rap and stuff, but I want him to know right now, right? Whenever there's a blatant copy in hip hop, niggas get called out on it. This wasn't a good idea. This right here was not. See, I ain't even responsible because how dumb it was. Because he clearly don't listen to rap music, but whenever there's a blatant fucking copy in hip hop or rap or music in general, you get called out on it. Because hip hop and music is just creativity. It's just your creativity trying to make your sound, trying to make your flow. When you copy somebody else's shit, you take half the work out of what you're doing. He proved my point by saying that dumb shit. I don't know why he made that comparison. That was like the worst thing he could have said. Now let's go back to one of the main things, right? This shit right here. This one, which I'm probably still getting notifications on, is fucking hilarious, right? Hold up. Let's go back to it. Here we go. This one right here. He said, but no, it wasn't this one. But it's him in another thread, right? Let's look at this real quick. He said, if you think it has been updated yet, can surprise the game, which is there since a year, you're a fucking dumbass. And once again, people say this and ignore that. They do no research. They keep forgetting the fact that Final Stand was averaging 5K, 4K players with with a a month and some change on the update. But Zenkai Origins died within a week and 4 days, and niggas say, "Oh my God, it's a content issue." Like, yeah, it's maybe a content issue, but Final Stand was fun enough and good enough as a game to keep people playing. But until the next update came, Demon Fall did it. What's the name of the other game? GPO did it. Like, 2 games which have massive followings still without having dropping updates every fucking week. The game don't die. You wanna know why? Because the game is just generally good. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to understand. But then we got this one right here. He said, "Truly sad people can." He basically was saying it was sad how you can let me read right now. Truly sad how people can't shut up when the game does goes down in players. Always preying on their own downfall of Zenko Origins. Might not be the most original concept, but it's undoubtedly a high quality game. First off, it looks good. The game fucking sucks. Gameplay wise, the game is fucking shit, and I'm gonna stand by that to the end of time. Gameplay wise, the shit is fucking shit. All right, it's not good. It's not fun. It's not good. It's not engaging. It's ass. Okay. And then he said, "Y'all see anime games abandon and beating and take everything else for granted." In my video, I even said the game not a bandit beater. The game just not structured good. It's not fun. Like every game of bandit is not a bandit beater. I've said it's over time and time again. Then I told him, I said, I don't know what game you dropped and got farmed for it, but don't vent in my comments. I have never called the game a bandit beater, and you hit on the money when as a copy. You talk about the struggle of making games, a decent game. Now, the second part is what I really go hard on. Where is that? I said, making that shit in studio is not hard. Scripting is straightforward, which it is. If you know what you're doing in scripting, you literally plug it in and you keep going. Scripting isn't hard. The hard part about scripting is finding out what to do and how you want to do it, right? You say, okay, I want to make a beam. Okay, boom, I can make a beam easily. But let's say you want to make this beam do something when it hit. Let's say you thinking about like, okay, what do I make this beam do that's special? What do I make this beam different from all the other beams? That's the hard part about it. It's your creativity, bro. It's the shit coming out of your head saying, okay, what do I do now to make this part of my game different from everything else? It's like you making 2 skills. You're like, okay, well, they both gonna be punching skills, but what makes them different? That's the hard part of being creative, but that's the hard part of making a game. And I'm trying to explain to this dude. I'm like, bro, yeah, making a game is hard. Scripting is, somewhat challenging, but if you know what you're doing, it's straightforward. You just putting in code. Like the hardest part about making code and making a script and making a game is that you gotta figure out what you want that script to do. If you know what you want the script to do already, it's not that hard. You do it. You just plug it in. It's not hard. He said, honestly, if you think of making games, I have dozens of them. He says originality isn't key. When he said this, I was like, okay, bro. This is when I knew the anime community was going down a dark path. We've now reached a point where niggas say with a straight face, being original isn't key. Cool. And then he said, making shit in studio isn't hard. You know nothing, man. Bro, as I said, I'm helping my friend work on the game, bro. Making this shit, once I know what I want to make, that shit not hard, bro. It take like fucking a minute or 2 minutes to look up a function I don't know, or to look up some shit I don't know on fucking the Roblox API, which is why you see this right here, because it's what I use, right? Fucking 30 seconds, 40 seconds, a minute to look at something and put it into the game. It's not that hard to know what you're gonna do. It's hard to know what you're trying to do, right? So let's say I'm making a thing, right? And then boom, I want to place down a bomb. What I want the bomb to do? How long I want the bomb to last? Like that's the important shit. I'm talking about something. Oh, well, I want the bomb to disappear after that. That's not easy. Add the bricks. Like it's not easy. You clone the part from the fucking storage. That's easy. That's easy. That's not hard. It's not hard to do it once you know what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to explain to these niggas, right? And then we sit here, and then he said, like I said, Zenkai Origins, it ain't original, but it's a high quality game. And he said, if I'm offered a much better high quality Final Stand, then all the better. And I had to tell this nigga, I was like, yo, and that's where we split. You may like that shit, but personally, me, I'm against copy games, right? I want to play something new. I want to play the same thing over and over again. And I tried to explain to him, like, if I want to play the same thing over and over again, why would I play a new game where I got to grind again? Like, I can go back and play Final Stand. People don't understand that. They always question why their games die. You gotta realize, you're not copying a game that's like long dead and fucking gone. You're trying to copy a game that's still here. It still gets players. It still has a community. Like, why would somebody leave that community to come play your game? It's not adding up. It's not adding up. I don't understand that, bro. And he's talking about he say some random shit, right? Completely random shit I haven't said. He said, My problem here isn't your problem, but I just don't like when you guys trash on devs. Not a single fucking time. Not once. Not once have I called the game trash. No, not the game, but not once have I called the devs trash. In fact, in my video, I say the exact opposite. I said these devs are too talented and y'all can make so much more and y'all can do so much better if y'all just put y'all mind to it. I'm encouraging people. I'm not, see, if I wanted to, I can sit here saying these niggas shit, they not it, the game's garbage, they're garbage. I don't say that. I sit here because I know they have the talent. They just using it for the wrong things. They're putting it in the wrong places. So I'm still trying to encourage people. It's dumbass niggas like him who do no research, right? I already know this tweet got sent to him by one of his homies. He was like, "What? Let me go hop in." And like, this is exactly what happened. Then he was like, "Unless you generally think that making a game is just go in the studio and script it," and that's what I told him. I was like, "Hey, bro, no." He said, "Haha, look, stupid game and died." And I said, "Yeah, you damn right. I'm gonna say haha to a game that's a copy." And then right here is just notifications of these niggas liking. They're liking their own tweets, right? Like, this is niggas liking their own tweets to just to pop in my mentions. And I'm saying like, bro, why you liking your own tweets? Is it that deep? But now, right now, the final thing, the very big game changer. People keep asking me, "Oh my God, Final Stand and Zika Origins not the same." They're not the same thing, huh? Zika Origins not a copy, huh? Cool, cool, cool. Facecam, look at me. Facecam Black. It was a Facecam Black is going to show you, right? Because clearly nobody has eyes. Right. Nobody in my comments right now has eyes. It's all oh, look at origin. Oh, okay. Facecam Black. Look at me. Look at me. Look at you. Look at me. Facecam Black. Cool. Let's go to Zeka Origins real quick. I just want to go in. I'm gonna take a screenshot of some shit. I'm gonna save it. I probably might open it up and down. Probably might open it up in Photoshop. We can do some things, right? Actually, yeah. Let's do that real quick. Just so all my thumbnail happens. Let's go new. Let's create a new page real quick. Start that new clipboard. So we gonna have this right here. Right? This will be right here. Loading the Zenka Origins. One thing I said from the jump, and everybody said this starting cinematic is amazing. If only the game played like this. If the game played like this, there'll be no problem. But sadly, it don't play that. Not at all. It don't look like this. You see, the dude was saying it's one thing to take inspiration, right? You see the hotbar, the RTY shit. Cool. That can be inspiration. Then you press M. Exhibit number 1. You press M, right? Where is shit at? Where's my clipboard? You press M? Skill shop. Okay. Shop. Remember, let's just take a random. Let's go to the middle of it. Let's go to the middle of it, right? Just go to like the middle end. Let's just look at these moves real quick, right? Because clearly it's not a Final Stand copy. It's almost like these niggas didn't try to be original. Let me know where y'all seen these before. These names, these pictures. Nah, don't get me wrong. I would say I'm not trying to be a villain, but at this point I am, because niggas have made me mad. Like, I'm just be the villain. Niggas say, "Oh, it's nothing like Final Stand. It's nothing like Final Stand." Nigga, look at the progression that you have already planned out. Look at these forms. Look the fucking level require. Once again, Blackstar is dealing with retards. Let me just hide these real quick. And then let's look at shit like stats. Just look at the stat system. The stat system? A lot of games have stats like this. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Stat system, Dragon Ball Z stats. That's just how it is, alright. Skills. That's also just how it is. You got a skill system, inventory system. Can't be mad at that. Game passes. In fact, hold on. Let me close this to actually get the actual game passes. I can compare those right now. Game passes. Zenkai Origins game passes. Final Stand game passes. Let's see how many copies we got. Trunk Sword, checked. Second slot, third slot, check, check. But you know that's a slot game. I ain't gonna say that. Wear your own face. I ain't gonna say. Oh, we got wear your own clothes. So I ain't gonna check that off. I ain't gonna check that off. Nimbus, Dragon Ball Z game, but still check. Private servers. I can't check that. Beerus pack, check. Time chamber, Dragon Ball Z games. I ain't gonna check that. Broly pack. They tried something new with the Broly instead of going with the hit. I fuck with enough of that. Good choice. Good choice. Couldn't check that off. Couldn't check that off. Now, everything is image screenshot, right? Got see everything else is just like, yeah, it's just that. To this day, this combat is not good. The thing that made Final Hope bad is that the combat was so fucking slow. This combat, it looked good, but it's not fitting a Final Stand type game. You're not fitting a PvP type game, a PvP RPG type game. Like this is an MMORPG type game, like fucking World of Warcraft with GPO. You know, cool. Combat would have been acceptable, but it's not. Another thing, which I said before, for some reason they want it to be so different. Flying drain stamina. Why? Out of all the things you decide not to copy, why is the flying system not one of them? But you know, all that aside, let's just go back to Final Stand. Memories. Every time I come in this game, I'll never my PC wanna stop shitting itself. Cause look at this. Prestige 1 695. Prestige 2. Like I said, two players, you can just go to your level 1,000 plus. Like, bro, niggas, I be spitting. This song's still gangster. Like, he put this in the game and then get copyrighted yet. It's kind of amazing. Let's go fly somewhere real quick so whatever I don't lag. But I already got most of the forms. I can't even show you the damn form and form requirements. But let's go to the skills. I ain't got all the skills. I don't think so. Skills, shop, employees. Okay. Skills. Who is this? Whoa! Do I have to beat your ass on camera? If I lose, it's getting cut. I want you to know this. So if you don't see this fight, it never happened. Oh no. This is a mod. Nah. Nope. They're bored. They're super bored. Damn, they probably would be. I hope that wasn't them. Bro, he put on Nimbus? Is it that deep? Hold up. Okay, he ran past me. Oh, thank the heavens. Thank the literal heavens. Let's look at some shit real quick, right? Stats, like I said, basic stat shit, no problem. Basic character shit, shop. Remember when I just showed you something? Melee. Do you see the problem? Do you see the problem? Let me explain to you the problem. This, I can just put that over. Hold up. Put this up. Put this back up to explain. Hide that one. Shit like this, right? Shit like this. Cause I want you to know, a lot of these moves in fucking Final Stand were made by Snake. Like a lot of these names aren't fucking real moves. And you look at this shit right here, and you look at shit like this, like, look, no matter how much you want to say it, so say inspiration, the RTY keys, inspiration, in Zenkai Origins, I give you that shit. Even the leveling system, inspirations, but down to the GUIs, bro. You see, it's at a certain point when inspiration becomes copying. When you can't just call everything inspiration. Yeah. I did everything the same. It's just inspiration. No. There's the threshold where you know inspiration cuts off. Maybe if the skill names, skill levels, fucking skill decals weren't exactly the same, you'll still be under the inspiration level. But come on, bro. Come on. And then somebody just tweeted at me and said it's not a copy. The game is R6, not R15. You ever just ask yourself, why the fuck did somebody type that? I don't understand it. I, there's no way. There's no way somebody sent that to me, right? There's no way somebody says it. There's no. I hope my phone was glitching. You realize the game is R6 and not R15. You know. I'm gonna retweet something positive. I'm gonna retweet something positive. I'm gonna retweet something positive real quick. Go ahead. Start your. Let me retweet something positive. He said what was the reason if we started his YouTube. Thanks, bro. I fuck with you. Sometimes I need that push, alright? But this was face cam Blackstar. Just like I'm saying, just like I said now, and what I'm still gonna say. Think how Origin devs, y'all not bad. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all are good people. Y'all good devs. But this for anybody, right? It goes for anybody. If you think everybody in the community is gonna sit back and let you copy games and nobody gonna say a damn thing, you got me fucked up. Alright? I will gladly 10 out of 10 times take the role of the villain. Every time, 10 out of 10, I will take the role of being the I'd be the dickhead, I'd be the tryhard, I'd be the crybaby, I'd be the martyr, I'd be the big rager. I will take that role 10 out of 10 times before I let some bullshit go unnoticed, bro. Y'all are too talented to be out here making copies of other games. Inspiration, cool, but that inspiration excuse, that shit goes out the door after a certain amount of time, bro. Like you just can't say you've been inspired to make the same game the same exact way. At that point, you're copying. You're a fucking copy. The same thing the nigga said with the music shit, right? He said some people sound the same. When a nigga sounds too similar and people can tell they sound too similar, you get called out on it. Happens all the time. Why do you think Drake known for stealing flows? You think niggas just magically came over that? No, he got called out. He got called out. And it is what it is. And I'm going to continue calling niggas out on bullshit. Not niggas, but I'm gonna continue calling people out on bullshit, bro. Like I don't want to say this. Like I said, stop copying games. That's all I want to say. Now, if you see the tweet on Twitter and you want to express yourself, I'm all down to have a debate. But don't come on Twitter on some bullshit, bro, and try to just expect me to bitch out and say, oh my god, like no, my nigga, like nah, that's not how that's not how we're rocking around here. That's not happening. You came to the wrong place. I'm the villain. I'm fucking evil.